Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. I feel like this person, whoever this energy belongs to, they either ended the relationship or they did something that caused you to end the relationship with them. Um, and so this energy I'm about to read belongs to that person. Okay, so let's begin here with the Bard at the heart of the reading. So when this card appears, you're being asked to seek answers in your personal history. Okay, so that's for this person, whoever this energy belongs to. Go back and find the threads of the patterns in your reality and trace those links to the present. You'll be surprised by how much of your past, or that even of your ancestors, still weaves its influence on you today. When the Bard appears, he's asking you to retrieve the stories that are woven in the past, because there's something very important there that you need to find. The seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past, and this card's appearance says it's time to dig a little to find the clarity you need. You have the answer. You have the solution. It's there. It's woven in the past. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history, because the only way to honor them or change them is to know them. And so I'm not surprised at all that these two cards showed up to clarify this. One is the clover and one is the mice. So, excuse me, the mice is a lot of anxieties, a lot of worries, things that you let pile up. Well, of course, they let this pile up. They didn't deal with these things in the past because too hard, too painful, you know. And so now those things are causing them a lot of trouble. Okay. The clover is remembrance, and that's what they need to do. They need to remember. They need to go back. And what they find there, if they go back, if they take this journey back and follow those threads back, what they find there is actually going to be a lucky find, because this is what's going to bring this luck, because the clover is luck. It's like finding that clover, amongst many, finding the four-leaf clover amongst many clovers. Well, that card just says it all. Okay, I don't think I have to go any further with that one. So it's there. It's hidden in the past. But what we see at the bottom is that there has been a resistance to doing this. Okay, that's what I feel. The resistance, where it's been, it's on going back. This person has been in this reflection, you see, of the Four of Swords, trying, praying for a way to transform their situation, and I just told them the way. Spirit just told them the way. They've been afraid to do this with this card here of mistrust sitting here. It's a card of somebody who has a lot of insecurities, a lot of trust issues. Possibly they've been deceiving themselves, because it can speak to deception. Somebody who is overly cautious, okay, and that's evident here with this Nine of Swords. keeping quiet about something that's been eating away at them. Well, we know something has been eating away at them. Um, I feel like this person, there's a deeper emotional issue behind the choices that they've been making. So most likely this is the ghosts of the past, things that are buried, the things that they don't deal with, that they let pile up, that follow them. And so justice being here, well, this is the consequence of that action, of having let things pile up. This is where they've landed. And so I feel like we also must take into consideration this card at the bottom of the deck, the novice. And this is a card that reminds you to be teachable and humble. If you don't know something, don't pretend that you do. Chances are that you'll make an error that may cost you more than you wish to pay, and that's exactly what happened. That's the consequence of the action. They pretended to know something that they didn't really know. And the reason was, well, they actually did believe it, but they didn't have the facts. But they really believed it because of the Nine of Swords, because of the ghosts of the past, because of some other pain, some other wound that they never tended to. That in moments like this, the wound just jumps out of the dark and attacks. So I feel like they pretended or, imagined something, and that's what was at the root of this breakup. There they are, and see, this is what they did, and this is what's on their conscience. So they may have been obsessing over something, thinking you were doing something. Confronted you with this, and so this landed them in this choppy waters, and now they're trying to find a way out. They've got a guilty conscience here with this king, and so he needs to get this off his chest. If he ended it, he's definitely having difficulty navigating his way through this ending. Whether he ended it or whether you did, he's having great difficulty with this moon card sitting here, dealing with it. He's trying, this can be going through something and trying to solve this mystery, and the journey is scary. Well, that's the journey that they need to do. That's the journey that they need to do. And this is about this Seven of Coins in reverse. So something they were assessing. So they're assessing this by taking this journey. I feel like there's probably been a lack of progress. I feel like they keep they attempt to make this journey. They only get so far and then they stop and back out because they feel, oh, it's just a waste of time. This is not going to do nothing. And in fact, they are not doing the very thing they need to do because it's too hard or it's too painful. And or maybe they don't want to admit to that, to the fact that maybe it was their fault. So this is what was going on. This person now, I feel, has a realization with that uh, Ace of Swords as to what was behind the choice or decisions that they made in the past. I feel like they're preparing to ask for another chance or to give it another chance. Depending who ended it. If they did something and you ended it, they're going to be asking for another chance. If they themselves ended it, they will be again coming to ask for another chance, or are deciding to give it another chance. So there's something on this person's mind, on their chest, that weighs heavily on them, that they wish to talk about. Here we see again that this deeper, there's a message that's waiting for this person, and the message is in them. Okay, the message is waiting there for them. All they have to do is turn their gaze inward and find it. So they must take this journey, they must do this work in order to make something right again, in order to escape or get out of the situation that they're in order to find a way to reach how would I say that? In order to find a way to have this peaceful solution with you, or to make peace with you, and to make it last. It's not just about making up, but it's like making it better, wanting it to last, wanting that long-term commitment, wanting that 10 of Cups, that happily ever after. And so we have both the 9 and the 10. So the 10 of Cups will trump this 9. And what that means is it is about overcoming the difficulties of the 9. And what's happening in the 9 is we see that he's making choices. But you'll notice there's a cup missing, and it is hidden behind the curtain. And that cup that's hidden is the emotional reason behind the choices he made. This 10 of Cups says that this will be overcome. Peace will return. So there's clarity on that 9 of Cups. And this person needs to get this off their chest after they've done this journey, after they've found what they needed to find. It's been waiting for them all this time, but they've been too afraid to look at it. And this was the consequence of that action, So, learning by experience. 10 of Cups is the 10 of Coins, excuse me, is that can indicate something of great value. It could be indicate a length of time also. It could also speak to commitment, something long-lasting. And here we have this Ace of Coins and the Moon. So the Moon is a mystery, or about a mystery, things that are unclear. Let's see what's next. Yeah. Okay, so right now everything is up in the air. And this person, if they want this, and they do, they need to go within with the High Priestess and get these answers in order to ground everything and in order to make this happen, this Ace of Coins and this Ten of Coins. Okay, this is what they want. To do that, they must look back. Oh my God, these cards are amazing. So in order to do that, they must look back. That's how they're going to ground this. They are the creator. They are the creator. They created this, and they can also change it. Okay? They are the creator. And this information that they need, this is what they're looking for here. And if they haven't found this yet, they will. It's like they're going to keep trying until they do. They may try and then become afraid, but one of these times they're going to get past that fear and they're just going to plunge. They're going to go where they're supposed to go. And they're going to find it. Okay? Maybe they were unwilling to compromise. Maybe they weren't understanding. They've come back to the scene in their mind to try to figure everything out, you know, and the why of it. And those answers are there. They're behind them. And they will find them. And this is that lucky event, because the little gnome down here, he brings luck. And there's the luck right there. It's a lucky find. So, and it's been sitting there all that time. And so now they'll be able to get back what they lost. Okay, now they will be able to get back what they lost, and they'll be able to restore and to make the changes that they've been afraid of making, that they've been resisting doing, because death is now here in the upright. Here it was in the reverse. Here it's under the Emperor in the upright. So I feel like there's that recognition that something needs to change. They're sitting in the consequence of their action, and they're trying to figure out how and why they're here. And so with this recognition that something needs to change, that's what will push them all the way on this journey here inward. And when they go through that transformation, after they go through that transformation and find that information, and that is when you hear from them. Look, here are the birds. It is the passing of information. It is a phone call, a text, possible date. Maybe you get a message. This person wants to talk to you, wants to meet up with you. Yeah. And so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.